Kuma hat Steph? Yes, that is me. Oh wait, no, don't. Not this one specifically. Which one do we want to do? This one? 7:55? Yes. Yes. Okay. Hello, Joseph. What's up, dude? Alright, continue. Yes. I don't really remember what was going on. Hold on. I have gingerbread loaf with me too, so. I guess we're going outside. Long day today, really? Busy day? Where am I going? Kyoko's there. She can tell us. Is it just... Oh, it's the morning. Maybe we just go to the cafeteria. Hello? Kyoko, good morning. Yep, we just woke up. Oh my god, I forgot! She's pissed at it. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. What did he say to us? Oh yeah! Sakura was outed as the spy! Shoshiad. Busy day and a long drive? Really? Hopefully the drive went well. Hopefully it was a good day, even though it was long and busy. Long drives are hard. Did you drive? Did you like rent a car and drive somewhere? Forever pissed, even a week later? I know, 2 weeks later. It's been 2 weeks since we played Danganronpa. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. How are we doing on sound, by the way? I just super nerfed Danganronpa because the sound, the audio for it is like obscenely loud for whatever reason. Your cousins are with you right now? Oh. Did they drive? Did you drive their stuff? Sigh. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Should we go to the cafeteria? It's a little low. Okay, let me see about fixing that. Okay. Oh, you took turns driving? That's always better. Did you drive somewhere really far? Okay. That should hopefully be better. I like super nerfed it. Yes? Yes, you drove somewhere super far? I see. Well, hopefully, you know, it was a safe drive and everything went good. Ah, Makoto, are you okay? Huh? Well, what do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here? Close to me? How close to me? You didn't tell me? Are you still here? What the heck? They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's what I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. On your way back! Oh my gosh! You were in a hurry? It's okay. What did you drive all the way up here for? Was it job stuff? Hello, Bread Throne. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. Oh, so you really just like drove all the way to show up? Oh my god. That's awesome that your cousins were able to help you at least. What'd you think of the area? Is it your first time in the area? How close are you? Hello, Anthony. Sorry. Hello. What's up? Did I say this? All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. So rude. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. So, how you doing? Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much? Kyle, welcome in. Should I hydrate? I have like leftover coffee.
Naturally.
So splat. Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Just got home from work about an hour ago. How was work today? Unfair. You must make the foods? Okay. I hope food making goes well. I'm curious what you're making. Food sounds yummy. My voice sounded hoarse. My voice is like a little hoarse today, huh? Oh, to hydrate? I don't think that necessarily helped. I think my voice from yesterday, because I was kind of talking like non-stop yesterday, and Danganronpa's like, Danganronpa makes my voice hoarse anyways. So my voice is gonna sound a little hoarse, I guess. That's just how we gonna be. What exactly is Danganronpa about? Danganronpa is about a group of students that are determined like super high school level, or like ultimate is like how they translated it. But like super top level kids in varying ways. This kid's superpower is that he's rich. But there was like the ultimate baseball player, ultimate fashionista, ultimate computer programmer, etc. Yeah, this dude's like Batman, but also he's a bitch. Stuff like that. We're the ultimate lucky student because there's like a raffle and we were selected to get in, so we're the ultimate lucky student. Yeah, and then so we go to this school for like super special kids. But it turns out that I'm pretty sure we were teleported to another dimension. But I don't know if we actually were. I don't know if there's actual interdimensional stuff. I just kind of assume. But we're inside the school. And the windows are all welded shut. And this teddy bear person called Monokuma is here. And he's like, oh yeah, so you're here for the rest of your life. Unless you kill someone and get away with it. Is basically the premise of the game. So it's all these high school kids trying to like cope with living here, but he's also trying to make us kill each other by bribing us with like various things. So we kind of like chill for a little bit, and then someone just winds up killing someone else. And so the thing is that like if someone successfully murders someone else, we hold a trial, and then we try to figure out who the killer is. So it's like a murder mystery. But if we figure out who the killer is, the killer gets killed. If the killer is able to succeed getting away with killing and no one figures out who they are, which hasn't happened yet, then they would escape. But that hasn't happened yet, so yeah. Size agencies are in Japantown. Oh, Japantown's great. I sound great, thank you, Anthony. But yeah, bitch man got it, yeah. You got ramen and mochi donuts? What did you think? Oh, is this... Why, Avin was talking about mochi donuts last night? Was it your first time having ramen? Wait, I still have my list of things you gotta eat. I made you spit out your drink. Batman, but he's a bitch. Am I wrong? Do you know Byakuya? Is he not? Oh, that's why? I had no idea. I just heard him talking about mochi donuts. And I was like, I have mochi donuts on my list. I'll take it off. Also, waffles. Did you get takoyaki? Mo Chill is right next. They're with like a takoyaki stand. So I wasn't sure if you got takoyaki as well. You thought murder was involved? Yes, murder is very involved. Basically plays out somewhat of a killing game murder mystery courtroom trials. Yeah, it's like Phoenix Wright, but with like high schoolers killing each other. What if you get it wrong? Do you die? Well, yeah, that's how you get like game overs in games. Yes, that's why. Nah. Okay, that's okay. Next time. Next time, I'll take you out for takoyaki. Yes, but I never made that connection. Welcome, Derby. How are you? Bear hat in honor of Monokuma? Oh my god, you're right. I planned this all along. Mochi and ramen sound nice. Alright, does sound good. Fitting title for him, yup. Striker wanted him.
Oh, here you go. Matcha? How was it? Did you like it? Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
It was so good. I'm glad. Did you only try the one flavor? Dude, mochi donuts are bomb. They're so yummy, especially when you get them fresh, so they're still like a little bit like warm. It's so nice. Hi, Trial.
3 hours into boiling a huge pot of pho. So hungry. Damn. Another person I follow was making pho. I think that was pho for breakfast this morning, and I was like, I haven't had pho in a while. Fucking. Happy Tuesday! You only got one year because I got something else? Did you try what your cousin got? If it was Mochil's got really... The texture of mochi's so good because it's so, like, soft when you bite into it. And matcha is just, like, a safe, flavor to get, in my opinion, because, you know, matcha stuff I think is really yummy. Oh, she didn't want to share it, damn, was that good? Wait, is the total goal for, like, a second baking stream?
Yeah, so... Someone's making a pot. Yeah, it was an influencer I follow, but she did pin to her story her recipe because it's her husband's mom's recipe. I can look it up and send it to you right now while I explain. No, Tifa's the sub goal. But yeah, mochi from Mochi Cream at Mitsuya. I've never had that. Let me send you the account or post it. Oh. Can I share her account? Copy profile URL. I'm gonna drop it in Food Wars. For a highlight cooking should have the recipe. There. Just to make sure I get that out of the way. Okay. Jeannie, thank you, oh my god, for subscribing at tier 3. Oh my gosh. Thanks, dude. For 20 months.
20, the double-digit number.
I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Alright, I got you, Derpy. Alright, but yeah. Tifa goal is for the sub goal, so we're around there. Bonus baking stream is I want to make a Yule log, and I've never made a Yule log. So it's either gonna be just like more baking, or it'll be me attempting to make a Yule log. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what that is. Reanimated Zero, thank you for joining the party. Welcome. Hold on, let me see. The only thing you missed about your ex was her mom would make you prime rib pho and a half-gallon bowl of ultimate noms. Damn, that does sound super high school level. That sounds awesome. Maybe people already smashed the Tifa goal? No. It's these titles of stream. These kids have issues? You don't say. What gave that away? The way that they like zoom in during the trials really aggressively. You want to try the ramen again? Made you drool? Where did you go for ramen? Because I got to streaming real, but I want to stop in and say hey. Let's see y'all tomorrow, Thursday. We'll definitely be in Friday for the start of Bloodborne. I'm glad. Thank you so much for being here, Bread Throne. If you were still around, I appreciate it. Good luck on your streaming. Made their own nakmang as well, which is house spicy sauce. Oh, a custom one for you that was ultra spicy from our hot sauce. Not hot sauce, but kind of hot sauce or spicy stream. I'm weak when it comes to spice. You would love to see me attempt to make a Yule log. You haven't ever made one either. It looks like it requires a lot of eggs. So, you know, if you wanted to hang out with me in the kitchen while I attempt to do these things, that's an option. Seems like it's stream snipe. Oh my gosh. Her recipe's held close to yours. Oh, really? But they boil for half the time. Yeah, I didn't check out the highlight. I just saw when she was posting because she said that, like, more people boil it for, like, longer. And I don't think it's a bad thing to ever boil pho for longer. Like, I feel like if you let it simmer for longer, you probably get richer flavor, would be my guess. And you don't char the bones. I feel like it must, you know, I feel like at that point, if it's a very similar recipe, it's probably a legit as hell recipe, so. Oh, Marufuku ramen? They're amazing. Marufuku's great. Did you get the, what's it called? What do I want to say? That's what I have on my treat stream, actually, is Marufuku. Why can I not remember? The DX, did you get the DX? Have you noticed a fat difference between a 3-hour and 6 to 8 hour cook time? Hakata! Hakata style ramen. Rich pork broth, chashu pork, soft boiled egg, green onions, kikurage mushrooms, butakakuri, corn, nori seaweed. So good. So legit. I feel like when it comes to food that has to like simmer and cook for like a long time, like if you're making like a pot roast or something, the longer you cook these things, like the better it is. I know. You know what your you don't know. Oh, you don't know what you got. But your cousin got for you at the agency, but it's really good. I feel like pretty much anything that you can get from Marufuku is amazing. There's like their regular like Hakata tonkotsu, which is like their classic, and then this kind of like simple, but you can upgrade it and you get the DX version. I think that's the version I like to get. It's a little pricier, but they add more things. And I think they add like an extra thing of meat in there too. So good. So yummy. Come back and we can get Marufuku again. Isn't it amazing? Yeah! Marufuku meetup when? After next year. We could do Marufuku meetup. We gotta do KVQ meetup too. But I want to wait until after this like holiday spike and everything is down. So maybe like later in January or early February. Yeah. After, you know, the servers are done flooding after this new patch update.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye. Think you were calling me and surprise me? Oh my gosh. What time were you here? I mean, like... Well, I mean, it's all in the past, but... I mean, I'm usually filling my day doing things, but... Was the kitty getting gold met? It was. I have to look into ordering stuff.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. Oh, damn! I see. You were here for only like an hour and a half? That's nuts. That's such a short amount of time. Miss Songko, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thanks, Cyrus. I appreciate it. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. Chillin'? Nice. Oh no, Joseph, don't be sorry. It's okay, next time. What did you think about the drive? How long did it take you? Was it like 6-7 hours or was it closer to like 8? Did you go up by 5? It takes a while. I've driven that stretch way too many times.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. 6-7 hours around there? Yeah, it takes a bit of a while. Well, if you and your cousins ever want to come up again, and I don't know, get like an Airbnb, or if you got something up here, you know, if you do get a job up here, then we could go anytime, dude. The Vibe is Cowtown, California. Dude, deadass. The amount of times that I've driven on the 5 is like, ugh. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? Could have been longer with the rain and traffic. It was a clear day here too. So you just missed the rain. Yesterday was like bad. I don't know how crazy like the traffic was and like the leftover rain conditions, etc. But hopefully it wasn't too awful.
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot. You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. See, this is what I mean by bitch Batman. Oh shit! She slapped him!
You disgust me.
after?
The drama.
To say something like that, it should have been you.
Oh, shit.
You should have been the one to die.
Oh, shit. Hina, who are you? My God, she's so mad. I should have died? Interesting. Oh. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Oh my God, Hina, he's literally trying to goad you into fucking murdering him. Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Look at him! What a bitch! He's purposefully trying to make her so pissed. Look, she's so sad. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. I hate Toko. She's so annoying. Bring Genocide Jill back. I know, she's straight up angry crying, and he's just like pushing her buttons more and more. He did have that slap coming. She should have punched him in the face. Your friends are thinking of going SF for vacation. You would ditch them and just hang out with me all day. Oh my gosh. We could all vacation in San Francisco together. We could all go places. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. Oh my god. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. Pop off, Kyoko. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday, that attitude is gonna come back and bite you. Hard. If only I knew them, I could get to know them. Dude, Kyoko's the only one that has like more than 2 brain cells in this entire group of children.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know. You don't know about that? Do you not like your friends? Oh my gosh. How about we eat? He's like, can we have breakfast, guys? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Oh my god, so awkward. Not a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. They get a little annoying, oh my gosh. What? Oof. So what should I do today? It's free time. We get to hang out, we get to date people, y'all. Who we dating today? Save here. Why do I have 3 saves again? Also, what presents do I have? Let's see, there's no one here. Hello, Baker. Crazy that the answer is Kyoko? What do you mean, Hyoko? Where the hell is everyone? Okay. Hiro and Kyoko are on the 4th floor. Of course, Byakuya and Toko are in the office. Hina's in the music room. Oh, we've already maxed out Kyoko. Maybe we should hang out with Hina. Oh, but we could maybe... Can we hang out with Sakura? She's in the chem lab. Hiro and Kyoko? Yeah, I know. We've already maxed out our relationship with Kyoko, guys. I want to hang out with someone else. Why are you guys butchering that? We must make up with Kyoko. What? Hi, Baker. What's up, dude? Should I hang out with... I want to hang out with either Sakura or Hina. What do you guys think? Can we hang out with Sakura? Actually, let me even see if Sakura's an option, since she's kind of like... Hina better? You vote for Hina? Alright, let me see. I might be able to hang out with both of them, but...
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't hang out with Sakura! Okay, I must save. Let's hang out with Sakura first, since it's letting us. And then I'll see about hanging out with Hina after. I'm sure I have something that Sakura likes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, spend time with
I
Sakura.
see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me? Yes. I still don't understand, Humakoto. I got you. That saying a word? I stood by Sakura. Oh, it's your turn to drive? Okay. Drive safely, Jose. See you in a bit. Maybe for driving the opposite direction. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give her a present? Yes! Would I like to give her? I'm sure I have. Let me see. I feel like. Would she like gloves? I never imagined a boy would want to give me anything. Give me 5 hours to be there in a sec. I'm a little embarrassed, but also very happy. I get the impression she liked it. That's good. Nice. That wasn't enough? Hold up.
Thank you.
Emil Hunter, thank you for the follow. Wait, would Sakura have liked something else? Hold up. I'm reloading my save. What?
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm hanging out with you.
I
wonder what she loves. Letty? The God of War charm? That's tea? Could it be? This is a God of War charm. Let me see, what's this? Charm devised with protective deity of martial arts, the great and gracious Kashima. I feel like she'd love this. Aha, she does love this. You really want to give me something so splendid? You know? I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now, thank you. Seeing Sakura is so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Well, we didn't get shit for that, but at least we got that new dialogue option, so that's nice at least. Alright, now let's go hang out with Hina, I guess. Fuck. Is she in the... Yep. They're in the dining hall together! Go! Go! Oh my god. That's something? Dude, I don't understand why sometimes this game's just like, I'm fucking walking and then all of a sudden I just stop walking. I'm like, hello? Makoto and Sakura is a thing? Oh my god. She crushed me. I am but a watermelon between her thighs. Oh, we can't hang- Hina is someone we can't hang out with. Listen, I'm really sorry, but I kinda wanna be alone right now. I've got a lot I need to think about. She's not an option. Let's hang out with Sakura again.
I'm sorry.
Wah! I appreciate the thought, but I'd like to be alone right now. I need time to myself. I need to think, although that's what's gonna develop too much. What? There's 2 people I can't hang out with right now? Okay. We already don't have a lot of people here. Dude, that's a boob. I need to draw that. Okay, well, and okay, so all I heard was watermelon and thighs. That is the only context you need for what I had said. So we can't hang out with Sakura, we can't hang out with Kyoko. Well, I mean, we could hang out with Kyoko. We've maxed out things with Kyoko, we can't hang out with Hina, we can't hang out with Sakura. I fucking hate Byakuya, so fuck him. So we could hang out with Smelly Toko or Hiro. Or who the fuck is still alive? Is that it? Is that everyone? Oh my god. God, there's not a lot of kids left. Alright. We can hang out with Stinky or Rocks for Brains. Where are they? Well, okay, they're supposed to be here somewhere. Why is she stinky now? Oh, she's always been stinky. She doesn't shower. Canonically, someone pointed it out, like, that she smells. And because they were like, why haven't you taken a shower yet? Yeah. Also, she's just awful, so.
According to the spirits...
I'm gonna hang out with Hiro. How a dream last night. Oh wait, have I hung out with him? I saw that the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from this school nightmare.
How about that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man. I'm pretty sure we've already hung out with him once, but I want to make sure. Forgot that's a thing with her? That she's stinky? You wouldn't forget, maybe, if you were around her in person. Hero might hand you that pack if I hang out. Pack? Oh my god. So many people that are dead. Look at that star! That star means she's my Goyle friend. Just kidding. Unless. Ultimate clairvoyant. Skill lost in thought. Does that mean that I hung out with him if I have skill lost in thought? The drugs? Yes. Skill, melodious voice. What's your skill? I have hung out. If there's a page 2, that means there's a skill. Or if there's a page 2, I have hung out with him. So I have hung out with Hero. I was pretty sure that I had, but it's good to know. Alright. Hopefully I have something he'll like.
How about that?
Alright. Spend some time with Hero. Oh, I've got something I wanted to show you. I've got the stigmata on my back. This dude is like... You've got stigmata? I've got ligma.
Hey, come on.
Just kidding. It's a gift from the gods. The info page has far too much information. Hero showed me a scar on his back. Though I didn't really get what it meant. Oh my god, okay. Hero and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give Hero a present? Yeah. Alright, what would he like? Would he like tea? Would he like salt? Would he like... not a leaf covering? Oh god.
Thank
Oh!
Here's to fun to cure ligma.
God, thank goodness. Baker, thank you so much for subscribing for 8 months. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support for the fun to cure ligma. What is this? Adorable reactions collection? Quality chinchilla. What's this tumbleweed? Unending dandelion. Sub baby soon? So soon. Tumbleweed. Maybe if I give this to him. That's so mean. I feel like that's so mean. I'm sorry. We're not gonna give that to him. What do you like? Old time uranium. What do you like this crystal skull? Yeah, let me give it to him. Such a mysterious power. This is a true blue oopart. Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near. The 2 swords? Oh, Crystal Skull is a love. Welcome in, cheeks. Well, he does love it. Seeing Hero so pleased with something I gave him makes me so happy.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto! What's up, my brother and fellow mother lover? Let's raise our semi-siblings upright, okay? Stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
What? So, you ready for the next round? Never! Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo.
Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. A correct answer gets you another discount. No, thanks.
Could it be?
There are, 22 cards known as the Major Arcana, 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards of the Major Arcana are used for divination. You know what I'm talking about? The Major and Minor Arcana. Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. Not technically true, but we are talking about tarot cards. Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards.
What?
Gloriously correct! I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Wow, really? Is something I never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. You don't use any tools or whatever. How do you do your fortune telling? How are you guys doing? How are you, cheeks?
Don't be mean.
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. This dude believes in 1111. Numerology.
Yo.
He uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all of that. Hashtag bless. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's sort of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you and suddenly BAM! You've got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's gotta be some kind of supernatural power. Hello, Sanko? Oh, this is right after Hifumi died. Pretty much. Hifumi died in the last trial. Do your thing, GD.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult?
Well?
Yep. Now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages that I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this baby and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult.
What the heck?
Hey, business is business. He was never dated. I did not like Hifumi to spend time with him. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Oh, I got an achievement. Skill or be skilled. Oh, my skill points got up. Yay. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. Money is money, I agree. Hifumi who? Hifumi, more like Hufumi. No love for the fine arts of fan fiction. His like heavy breathing, his heavy mouth breathing, I should say, put me off. Personally.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Has anyone in chat ever had bed bugs? Because I hope not. I haven't. My best friend did. That shit sucks. Nighttime already. Welcome back. What was for dinner? Who's died? Who be sus? No one's died yet, but we'll see. There's a couple people that are sus. There was a very emotional, heated argument. What's your deepest fear? Fuck that. No, you haven't. You think you stayed at a hotel that had them because you had bites once after? But you didn't bring any home, right? Oh my god. That's the worst. You made 2 English muffin egg Siamese? Oh my gosh. That sounds yummy. Time to burn the luggage? Like, yeah, for real. No, none ever at home? Okay, that's good. Because a lot of the time, that's how you can bring them home and infest your own house. Is they'll get in your clothes and then they'll catch right on your like, luggage. For the longest time, I thought bed bugs weren't actually a thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure either until, like, I was, like, older. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't think they were actually a thing. But, yeah, no, they're real. They're really real. And apparently they're, like, near impossible to get rid of. What's a DDT? You would burn this entire building down? It's the only way to get rid of them. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. You put a scorpion on your face, Plume? What? Oh, it was a harsh pesticide that would cause infertility in people? Banned in most of the world? Dang. Everyone's in a terrible mood? I just hope nothing happens tonight. Murderous kids? Scorpions get bad where you are? Oh god. Please be safe. Alright, after I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much could one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, and how about I make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. And then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Pirates of the Caribbean had a big thing about crabs, but monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Bears are pretty timeless. A ding dong, a bing bong. Did someone get murdered in the night?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better get to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Monokuma, like, lives to enjoy murder. Oh no, someone screamed! This is no good. Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Murder! Murder! Yeah. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger is shook as he pointed.
Hina!
Oh, Lord. They're fighting.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
Wait, what?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
She's right there. What do you mean she didn't kill her?
You've gotta be kidding.
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Well, why? What happens? Well, Togo and Hina, just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Oh my god, now she's talking. Genocide Jill's obsessed with Hina's titties. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway,
Not
you
adorable.
totally not adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Why is he saying she's dead? Is she just making ambulance sounds? Okay. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
I forgot to do Jack's laugh? I didn't forget. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Get the fuck out of here, Hiro. Oh my god. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic! That just makes you sound even more hostile. The wrong, like, time and place. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper, and it flew off the handle. Let me guess. the fight was because of Sakura.
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. But I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Oh, Sakura.
Huh?
Sakura!
Ugh.
You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hira, what's the meaning of this? Dude, Sakura's gonna tear apart Toko. It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all the demented murderous fiends' fault. I know Jill's about to wake up dead.
Oh.
Sakura's going Super Saiyan, y'all. To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her? What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Oh, well, no. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
Oh.
Dude, Sakura's pissed.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Oh my god. Hero! He's here just to scream.
Oh.
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. Yeah, I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Oh my god. Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? I know, thank God he's gone! He's just standing there screaming his head off! Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line, right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Well, wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko, who's pissed at us. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking. And that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that?
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. That's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly what that is. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry. That's mature. Acknowledging her feelings.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides.
And
I may have... Ooh, she's blushing! Overreacted. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Yay, we made it with our life! That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I wanted to talk to you about something else. Like... What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
I know, it doesn't sound resolved, but... Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko? I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. Oh, Argentum! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, sir! How was your stream? What were you streaming? Hello! We just made up with Kyoko. Genocide Jill attacked Hina and scratched her, and then Soccer came in pissed. But everyone's mad at each other. Watched Argentum beat Cynthia. Hello, Thunder. Welcome in. Nice job. Beat the Pokemon League. Oh, and you finished your Nuzlocke? I didn't even realize you were doing a Nuzlocke run. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Caro Fusion, thank you for the follow. Yeah, congratulations. Very cool. Sounds exciting. He was stressing, but he did it? Hell yeah. Always have faith. You were like the ultimate Pokemon master, dude. Luxray the GOAT? I love Luxray. And eventually, we arrived. Is it the bathroom? Ooh. Oh, it's the bathhouse? The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned. Abomasnow was surprisingly clutch too? Oh. I don't think I ever used that Pokemon.
Indeed.
That's right. It has something to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Hi, Swaggerrock. What's up? Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something? Your team was Purugly, Abomasnow, Pelipper, Luxray, Garchomp, and Roserade? Ah. I'm trying to remember, is Purugly an evolution of Skitty? I remember Abomasnow is like the tree. Pelipper's the pelican-looking one. I know Luxray. I know Garchomp, but I know Roserade, yeah. Oh, Glameow. Okay, okay. I was like, I know that that's a cat. I don't remember how they look. Oh, Skitty Stealth Catty. I see, I see. Is it the same generation though? Is it Skitty? I'm sorry, my Pokemon knowledge is like so not good. There are so many Pokemons. Should I just, are we looking? Can I talk to her?
Correct.
Oh, Glameow's Gen 4, I see. At least Purugly's named appropriately. It's Purugly. Damn, Duo. Okay. So I guess. Oh, Alter Ego's right there. The laptop's on the chair, he said. Never liked that cat? Oh my god. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in that question. What did you want to ask us? 2 Mons in the league run? Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, yeah. So, what? Alter Ego's sweating. I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work,
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? Hi. Hello, Mybla. I have played Ace Attorney. I played the first 3 Phoenix Wright, and I played, oh, she's over here. Apollo Justice. Just one Apollo Justice. Hello, Sean! I'm in chapter 4. I believe I have it in the title. Like, my hat is cute. Hey, thanks.
Yes? Meow meow? It's only 4:47, madam. You look sweet. All I can give you are head scratches right now. Head scratches and no food.
Alright, you agree, right, Kyoko? Oh.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. Oh yeah, it is also on the screen. It is on the top. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's not true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Thank you.
Atlian, thank you for the follow. Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego? I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer.
Do you just want more scritches?
But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. You're happy they brought this collection to the Switch? Have you gotten it? Did you play it? Hi, Dennis! Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. You got your copy for a very special event next year? Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. He'll accept the collector's edition on one, but your girlfriend has first dibs on playing it? Nice. My hair, I gotta stop! It's too nice! I'm glad you think it's so nice. It's growing out a little bit. I mean, like, my hair used to be, like, really long. I have to do my roots, but yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so we want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? Oh, no worries. Thank you for stopping by, Duo. I appreciate it. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall, next to everyone else, and tell them you're their friend?
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera! The secret room! I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing them up right away. How? You just fold them in half and tuck them under your jacket. Yeah, I closed the laptop and stuffed it under my jacket. It tickles. You can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden. I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Together? That's so suspicious, but okay. It was the second floor boys' bathroom at the back, right? Don't talk to me, Kyoko. Or was it this? Will it tell me?
Just a second.
Is it okay? Cool. It is the
Hey.
second floor.
Hey,
No? Oh.
why?
Hey, Makoto, are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. I don't know. Now they know that we're going in the room, though, so I feel like it's kind of odd, but okay. First, we have to find a network cable. Hello, secret regions. What's up? Got one of these. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Yep, found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Tech job. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Please just wait a little while longer.
I'm
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Ooh.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Bye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko?
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so
We can find some new clue. That would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Welcome back! We plugged in Alter Ego to the internet in the secret room. Which is why Alter Ego,
correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Right. It's our only option. Parted ways and I headed back to my room. Are we gonna go date someone for the evening? Kinda tired. Nope, we're sleeping until nighttime to sleep some more. So I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress. The stress of moving alter ego, of closing a laptop, putting it in your jacket, and walking up 2 floors. Dude, Makoto's... So, before long at all, more sleeping. You like Makoto already? I'd completely dozed off. We miss you, Argentum! It's always a treat when you're here. Someone at his door. Huh? Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Who is it? Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, whoa, what's going on? Hello, Kyle, welcome in.
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Ruh-roh. Suddenly found myself wide awake. Big shot of adrenaline in his body. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Are you okay, madam?
Huh?
Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. Uh-oh. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. Oh no! So what should we do? What are we gonna do? Oh no. First of all, we need to get into that room. The door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. I'm pretty sure I wrote down that there's an issue. Okay. There's a poison in the chem room that's clearly labeled. And you have to grab it by it's hard to grab it by mistake. Also, it's against the rules to break down locked doors now.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words...
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then, there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Panic! Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Okay, I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom. In the classroom, use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Oop. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh my god, what's happened? There's 3 of us. All I felt was cold death? I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. How is Sakura dead? No! But the dead body announcement didn't happen when we looked at her through the window. And then... No! There it is! Fuck!
A body.
No! No! Damn it. I'm sad. I really liked her. A and B. She was the last person that we hung out with. That we could have. I mean, aside from Hero. Man.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you
She
like,
deserved
the
better.
trial will begin.
All-Star Apologies, Chapter 4.
Danganronpa.
My feelings.
Huh?
Oh no!
Sakura's.
Hina lost her only friend.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. Dude, I know, Hina's about to go apeshit. Could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Dude, there's not many people left for who it could be. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see. Any early theories on who it could be? God, I have no idea. Did she kill herself? Like, is that possible? I feel like it's true. Probably Makoto. Crow says. We were asleep. It's definitely not our wife. She gets tiny twig hands. Yeah. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? How's it going? We've stumbled upon a murder! Huh? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura!
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
I'm so sad. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez. I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the
That's
Monokuma
right.
file.
God, it's the next Monokuma file. Oh my god, this dude is so inappropriate. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Anyways, how are you doing, crows? How's your Tuesday? Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. PG-13 Encyclopedia Brown.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and
In
then
other words,
I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Trying to determine a new research project. Can I ask what you're trying to research? The general topic? Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
phew.
Which, thank God for that, saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well,
So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Shing! Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? So evil! Oh, that's what you gotta determine? I see. Possibly product differentiation among different organic crops? I feel like there's a lot to research there. Depending on, because when it comes to like organic crops and how they could differentiate, I feel like there's so much. How many apple varieties do I know? I feel like there's so many. There's like, because there's so many different types of apples. Oh. I know of like regular strawberries, and then there's like a special kind of strawberry that people breed to taste different, right? Or am I thinking of like cotton, you know, like cotton candy grapes, but like with strawberries, it's like that. That's interesting. Pissy potty, that's the first, yeah. You want to know why? I feel like that's a pretty good topic. Why is there so much variety? Product differentiation? I see. Are there really 600 varieties of strawberries? Yeah, over 600. It makes me think of like bananas. Because I feel like some people know about like how bananas... Oh, champagne strawberries. Hello, Avon. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. There's like regular strawberries and champagne strawberries. But why? I feel like most strawberries are marketed as just strawberries. See, with like blueberries, blackberries. Are bananas clones? Is that it? Is there only really like one banana? That can't be the same for like other fruits, right? They're all based on one plant? Oh. Well, yeah, and I guess there are other like, because there's other varieties of like bananas. The Cavendish banana. What about like blueberries? I'm sure there's a variety of blueberries, right? The Gros Michel is near extinct. Nice hat, thank you. Me and Monokuma match. He's laughing. I feel like there's tons of varieties, but we never see them marketed. Yeah, I wonder why. You love his laugh? Oh my god.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one.
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. You eat a ton of different varieties, but they're all just labeled blueberries. I feel like, it reminds me of like, you know how pumpkin pie isn't necessarily always made of purely pumpkin? Because the definition of like what goes into a pumpkin pie is very broad. Like squash, that whole like squash family, apparently there's like a lot of cross variety with it too. So iconic it is. The Gros Michel, is it Gros Michel? Gros Michel? Banana? I did hear about that. It used to be dominant until a disease took them nearly all out. Then there was a banana shortage, and that's why we had to make a different one. That's why the Cavendish is threatened. Why don't we just make more genetic variety? Why don't we have as much variety with, like, apples? Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. You little bitch! How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. You can't plant an apple seed and expect it to taste the same. It isn't true to seed. You love the fruit lectures? I do too. I also just like love fruit. I feel like oranges also have a lot of variety too, because you have like regular like oranges and you get like cuties and stuff like that, but it's just kind of like
Thank you.
the Project Zero official, thank you for the follow. You read it was like 1 in 10,000 trees grown will yield a good apple? Which is why good cultivars are cloned. Is it the same with pears? Because apples and pears are close to each other, or is there only one variety of pear? You fucking love this game? It seems like a lot of people really like it. Orange is curious about. You have no idea why there's so many different size varieties, right? I'm not sure about pears, but it's true for avocados. Definitely more. It's true because there's like regular oranges, and then like does it cross over to like grapefruits? What are the similarities between citruses? Monokuma and Mondo are your two favorites? Oh, Mondo. Bartlett pears, that sounds about right. Bartlett pears, they are the big ones in marketing. That is true. Monokuma is your number one. He's a pretty interesting, fun character.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Pears are not true to seed, but apparently have a higher chance of tasting good from seed. Oh. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here. Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number one, but we need one more. Kyoko? That's you. Plums get some crazy ass variety names. Do they really? I don't really eat plums. What I haven't had for a long time that I do miss are like peaches and like nectarines. Tragedy. Chiaki. Formosa. Oh. Plants are complicated. I love it. I love plants. Yellow egg? For plums? That's interesting. I forgot Mondo was still quote unquote around at this point. Like terrible names. What do you know about cherries? Oh, I love cherries. Cherries have a lot of variety too, right? Nothing at all? Oh. Kyoko, that's
What?
you. Me? You're always a thorn in my side. I hate this guy. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Oh my god. An order? I just eat those.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? You've never studied stone fruits? I feel like that'd be interesting. Would an avocado be considered a stone fruit? And aren't peaches and nectarines as well? Even want to grow a cherry tree? What's a stone fruit? You know how cherries have a stone in the center? That's considered a stone fruit. That's like the seed. So I think, would avocados also? Yeah, like a pit. I'm pretty sure those are stone fruits, right? You wouldn't consider avocados stone fruit, but they totally are, aren't they? Right? Because they grow off of trees, just like cherries do, and they have that pit, and they're technically a fruit, right? Stone fruit, 70 berry. Avocado's a jawbreaker? A droop? Mondo butter as a prop. Dude, his death was so funky. Your brain is gaining so many wrinkles right now. You know what'd be really cute? If we went like cherry picking together. In like the spring or, you know. Avalanche fruit picking. But we need crows. Crows come back to California. So that you can educate us on fruit and we can all pick it together. What did you miss? Ray! Ray, I have terrible news! Sakura is dead. Very sad about it. You can actually see Sakura's dead body right here. I'm very, very sad. We don't know what happened. We were just trying to figure out what's going on because everyone was hating on Sakura and Alter Ego's like, well, I want to help. So we set up Alter Ego in the secret room in the back of the bathroom, you know, that we had found. And like took a nap and now Sakura's dead. Like it happened really fast. And we're really sad about it. Hina's going like ape shit. Hina's like cracking because everyone was being kind of mean to Sakura and Hina slapped Byakuya and got into a fist fight with Toko, kind of. Well, Toko like kind of cut her. But yeah, like it was starting to get out of control. And now Sakura's like dead. Alright, let me see. You think stone fruit's one of those let's group these fruits together category? That's the itinerary over the Avalanche convention. Here's one for you. If it looks like a raspberry, it's safe to eat because of aggregate fruits. There's some fancy orchards nearby your sister recommends. Really? I don't know of any like specific orchards, but there's so many great places. And then we should go to the Garlic Festival in Gilroy. How did they kill that tank? I don't know. We haven't started the investigation at all. Right now we're dealing with like, we just found the body. Sakura was too depressed in this chapter to get any event progress. I also like, because of the shit happening, I tried to date Sakura and Hina, but they were both really upset and didn't want to spend time with me. I hung out with Sakura once, but we didn't get to progress her. The closed room mystery? This trial's your favorite? I don't know what all these things mean and I don't want to know. Stone Fruit Garlic Festival? Stanky Breath meetup? Yes. I don't know. What counteracts garlic breath? We can all go and have stinky breath together, but we'll eat good things. Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure they have shit like garlic ice cream, so I don't know if that's really that yummy, but you know. The answer's more garlic. Yeah. Like next year, maybe, after Omicron kind of like slows down and hopefully things are safer. Maybe we can go do things like that. She had one time when she could be hung out with, but depression won't allow event. Oh, like actually for real. Cause I gave her something she loved. At least I gave her something she loved. You don't mind the smell of garlic? I mean, like, we're gonna be wearing masks and stuff anyways. So, like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Garlic Fest, you wanna go? I'm pretty sure he's never been. The shootout? Well, that's horrifying. No. I don't think, like, he has. I've never been either. I've driven through Gilroy, but yeah. Even if the mask mandate gets lifted, we're going to require for the smell alone. I'm still gonna wear masks out and everything, so. But, yeah. Because Gilroy, when you drive through it, that town just smells like garlic, so. Hold on, before that, there's something I want to say. Other people can't smell the garlic coming out of your pores? Can you really say you're into garlic? Oh my god.
What?
Wasn't there that garlic honey at the coffee festival in SF? Witches. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. I'm a droop? I don't understand what you're saying, Secret Regent. Garlic honey was good, pretty fancy though.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Nothing? Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Garlic honey, you don't know how you feel about that? Yeah, it was like super bizarre. We went to like a honey stand at the coffee festival and they had like a really interesting like variety of things. Also, it might be pretty spency now. But with a job, sir, you can buy all the garlic honey you want. Botanical term for stone fruit. What about stuff like cantaloupe and honeydew? Is that like a squash? You're back and you're home? Welcome home, Joseph. The word sounds so funny, like tuber, droop, and tuber. Tuber makes me think of tubular. Yeah, like is cantaloupe like a squash? Because they both grow off of vines, right? Like zucchini and pumpkin? Melons, you're not sure? Yeah. Do melons have a lot of variety too? I'm still very like hung up on the whole like pumpkins and like butternut squash similarity things. You thought cantaloupe was a melon? Oh, they are, but they're all like gourds, right? But the melon thing could be like the whole like fruit vegetable thing that we talked about too. Hi, Lobo Ray. You want more donuts? There should be more donuts. Mochi donuts aren't limited to just the northern like California Bay Area. There's donuts in SoCal too. If you look up mochi donuts near you, I'm sure you can find them. I am thinking of more general like vine crops. Yeah, your fucking mind. Is that where? How do you pronounce that? Cucurbits? Cucurbits? Is it you just stopped in? We're discussing murder and fruits. So, hanging in there, doing all right. Lobo Ray, how you doing? seen that term before and had no idea what it meant? What does it mean? Hello, Venora! Yes, we're not at the trial. Cucumber? Cucurbits? Did you push my chair, man? You being rude? You been stinky? Silly part. Cucumbers are a part. So what Crow said? Oh, I see. So, cucurbits? Because cucumbers are like... Are cucumbers? Well, what makes it a gourd? Are cucumbers like gourds? Like squash? Because they're also from a vine. They're vine plants. Where's their variety within vine plants? Just got out of work, gonna study soon? Good luck. Oh, melons, squash, cucumbers are all different genus, but they're part of the same family. I see. Fruit specials can be summarized as these fuckers are all related. Honestly, yes. Hello, Johnny. What's up, dude? Not much traffic on the way home. That's good. Oh my god. Traffic always sucks to sit in, so. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, bio class is coming in handy. What do you think, Chris? He got matcha, and he loved it. Bloopers! Let's give your bloopers. You hungry? I have your paw. Yes, matcha. He tells you before me? I mean, he was... When he wasn't driving, because he was driving, he was just chilling here on stream, so we were talking, and he told me, you didn't even tell me that he was coming around! I didn't realize that he was coming up here for like an hour and a half, but... Yes, my cat. All good? Enjoying your time in the Bay Area? That's good. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in, just me. Oh, you told him not to say anything? It's okay. What? We'll make better plans next year. The plural of genus is genera. The definition of tea is contentious. Is the stuff you brew from roots actually tea? Wait, what do you mean the stuff you brew from roots? What can what can comprise of tea? Is tea boiled plants or boiled leaves? Just plant debris is tea? You generally don't know. Any plant that's boiled counts as tea? I feel like it could be any plant that's boiled. You always thought of tea in the official sense as Camellia sinensis. Everything else is tisane? Soup is tea? Dude, you were mostly asleep during the day. I don't know if you were awake or not. Also that. Is soup tea? You know, is chicken broth just chicken tea? I have so many questions. You just talking about before you go study? Good luck studying, Lobo Ray. Throw some random plant debris in the boiling water and tastes good like the earth. A vanilla soy latte is technically 3-bean soup? Ew? Yes? Right? Is tea soup? Or is soup tea? Our hot dogs, taco adjacent, and other philosophical. Now why does the hot dog taco thing keep getting brought up? We just put chicken broth in our Instant Pot? Don't say that. Why? Chicken tea? Is it not? It's like when you boil bones in water versus plant debris. Yeah, like broth is like a form of tea, right? Wait, because if it's plant debris, hold on, you can make vegetable broth. Is it vegetable broth or is it tea? Yeah, it's meat tea when you do it with like bones and like a carcass. But like if you throw like celery and like carrots and like mushrooms, because you can have mushroom tea. What's the difference between like a mushroom tea and like a mushroom broth? Me see, I hate it here. It's all alchemy? Well, what's the difference? What's the difference between broth and tea? I put salt in tea, does it make it like a broth? Everything's all very adjacent. No, it's just salty? What's happening? Or does this make the tea bad? I don't know. You're late, what's the combo right now? The difference between broth and tea. Because if tea is just boiled plant debris, and if you boil like carrots and celery, which are like vegetables and technically plants, to make vegetable broth, what's the difference between that and tea? It's all very Yasuhiro core. Chat right now. Food theory. Because we're talking about how, like, well, the very start of this all was because Crows is like, I'm not sure what to study next. Maybe, like, plant variety, basically. Because we know, because Crows was like, how many different apple varieties can you name? And I was like, probably a lot. And he's like, how many strawberry varieties can you name? Not very many. And we started applying that to like a lot of different things of different varieties. And then we kind of started getting into what makes things what they are. So I was like, what's the difference between like a watermelon and like a zucchini? Because they're both grown on like the vine. But they're all part of the same family. And then we started talking and extrapolating more to like broths and teas. But yeah. You didn't come into this puzzled, but yeah, you're actually not sure. Yeah. 10 into your Vietnamese meat tea. Infused versus boiled? Bay leaf tea? What does it mean to be infused with? And what does it mean to be boiled? Okay, so wait, hear me out. Bath water. What's bath water? You put the bay leaf in your soup stock, you're kinda drinking bay leaf tea. What's the difference? Wait, is it gamer girl tea or is it gamer girl bra? Bath water is just e-girl tea or e-girl bra? There's bones. I'm going home. Chat's so upset. I know. Well, it's time to feed my cat, so it's time to take a break from this conversation. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna feed my cat. Everyone's like, leave, Steph. Go take a walk. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. And we need to figure out who the fuck killed my girl Sakura. Oh my god. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Ray is saying that it continued in real life because I stopped by my sister's room on my way to get Perse's food, and I asked her the question too. The clip is it clipped? Thanks! Thanks! Thank you, Mark Johnson. Thanks, Blue! Alright. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. Me asking you important questions? I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But, you know what would make me really heartbroken is if Hina killed Sakura.
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
I know, right? That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Because I feel like if we consider things objectively, the greatest gift that Sakura could give to Hina is her freedom. And everyone else already hates each other, and we know that they're the closest, so she has the perfect alibi. No one would suspect her of it because they wouldn't think that she was capable. That's my sad suspicion. But yeah. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. You hate how well that works? Thanks, I hate it? Yeah, because she could have poisoned herself in the chem room. They both know. Clearly labeled, hard to grab by mistake. She could have poisoned Sakura, administered the poison so she would become the murderer. Sakura, because like, Sakura had to have helped if there was a chair in front of the door. The greatest gift Sakura can give Hina is her bathwater tea. Thanks, I hate it. Bathwater broth? Coffee is just like bean water. We want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. No! Oh my god. Bean water and drugs. And the ocean is a soup. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Hina is alive. Hina's very upset and alive. This is my vengeance. Okay. Time of death, 12 noon. In the middle of the day. How would poisoning work in this? I don't know. The body was discovered in the rec room. Noon. On the 3rd floor of the school. That's all you care about! Oh my god. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted because it was poison. Strong blow to head. However, it seems that at some points, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood due to poison. Violent vomiting of blood. Poison! Okay, Monokuma file number 4.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been GM shut with the chair from inside the rec room. That's a clue. Door jammed shut. From inside. If you poison someone and then they get clubbed, who gets labeled as the killer? Yeah, that's the thing. From inside. Whatever caused her to die. Probably the clubber. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out, so we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? That's the name of the game.
In other words...
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room... Okay, I need to write this down. Locked room murder, type 1. Locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Locked room created after crime. Charring onions and ginger. You were pondering bathwater soup? You were charring them before you put them in their bathwater? To make onion and ginger bathwater? No? Oh, okay. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. Sorry I'm like this. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. You will end the star today. Trick with locking room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. But for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? You've learned to accept Steph like this already? What do you mean, Steph like this, Joseph?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Okay. Locked room already exists before crime. You know what I mean? This is Steph at her best! I don't know. The sheer amount of no, stop, why, please. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Killer targets victim inside. Does either act like this or realize I like it? Oh my god. That's how you know it's a good time? Change this category to recreational pain. That's why you accepted it. Can't say no anymore. So is zero bathwater still a thing or did that go away? I mean, I hope it went away. We can't sell people soup. Or people tea or people broth. What's the difference between... I feel like we need a Venn diagram of soup, tea, and broth. If we did a Venn diagram, would it just be a circle? Or we could not. Soup has things in it. So if you have loose leaf tea but leave the tea leaves inside, does that make it soup? It will not be a circle. push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door or something like that. Why? You're welcome. You will not elaborate why? Or, like, what about, like, clear soups? There's clear soups, right? So cereal's a soup. Yes, I call that water. Yes, cold soup. There's also clear cake. What's your point? Wait, what do you mean clear cake? Is coffee... see-through cake? Now you're just muddling it? I'm thinking about all these things. So many questions. What? No, Bababic! But I need to see fan art of Fern asking Shadana for like a spoon and just putting it away in her jacket. Hell yeah! Oatmeal turned from soup to not soup? Is oatmeal soup? Would, like, polenta be soup? It should start as soup? Because it sucks up all the, like, hopefully milk. You know, maybe not water. Or hot dog soup? And oatmeal is a mushy disappointment. Sometimes it is. Oatmeal and water is offensive? It's like when you put water in hot chocolate packets. There's a lot of milk alternatives in the world. It's cereal and water. No! I feel like, hold on. That's even worse? Hot chocolate and water? Oh no, I got an error code. If you love yourself, you will add milk or milk alternatives. Whole ass gallon of milk for hot chocky? Hell yeah. I restocked our cinnamon. For similar reasons. Error code be like, shut it. Error code said, please stop this conversation. You can just DM it to me.
However,
but in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. That's true. Oh, shit. There were no guns or arrows in the school, and the doors didn't have any gap that would allow it. An ass gallon of milk? I'm gonna choose not to comment on that. That could go down a very bad road. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. That's impossible. Killer still in room. That would be Sakura herself. The mind sees what it wants to, I guess? Ass. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. I feel like she's like the ultimate detective. Do we ever figure out what her super high school level is? Yes, we do? Good. I want to know eventually. No? Where did you DM it to me? On Discord? Oh, okay. I don't see it. Oh. I wonder how yummy that cake is. You want clam juice? They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Killer's still in room, not actually locked. Okay. Cooking time on Destiny? Oh my god, is that tonight? I'll have to play that sometime this week. Since we kept talking about soup, tea, and bath water? And juice? Oh, do we have a fourth category? What's the difference between fruit tea and fruit juice? What is clam juice actually used for? Yeah, I guess today's Tuesday, huh? Is it really cake if there's no flour on it? You'll be on it tonight? The femme clam. Oh my god. Do cakes... I mean, you can have flourless cakes, right? Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that, I mean, there actually is an alternate escape room somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. You suddenly want cheesecake? I guess cheesecake doesn't really have flour. Oh, jam versus jelly is fruit solids versus no fruit solids. Is juice the same? But then what's orange juice with pulp in it? Is that an orange smoothie or orange juice? Is cheesecake just a pie in disguise? Oh, cheesecake does have flour? The cookie from cheesecake, not flour? Well, you could do different types of crusts for cheesecake. Fuck. Oh, you're thinking apple juice versus cider? What's the difference between apple juice versus apple cider? And you can have, like, apple tea. Or orange juice with pulp is a sandwich, obviously. Fruit solids marketing. One is fermented? Graham cracker is the best crust. You got nothing on the OJ? Wouldn't be the first time. Just kidding. You need this OST? Hi, Victor. Welcome. The OST is really nice. The music's really catchy in Danganronpa. Cider isn't fermented. Hard cider is. One's spicier. How do you ferment a non-alcoholic cider? Hi, Randall. You make apple cider by crushing it? Isn't that what you do with grapes to make grape juice? Oh, Randall, we were trying to figure out the nuances with many things, like tea, broth, juice, and... What is it? Tea, broth, juice, soup. You used to watch them do it? You live next to a cider mill? Yeah, tea, broth, juice. And, oh my god, I forgot again. Tea, broth, juice. What was the fourth one that I had just literally said? Soup. It's soup. Thank you. Soup. It's not necessarily extracting the juice from the apple. It's a massive wind press that just smashes the apple. So apple cider is just smashed apples. You would find tea broth juice at the farmer's market. I'm at soup. What about those? Oh, what makes them different? Or the same? Most apple juice is pumped with sugar. Hello, JVV. What about almond milk? Well, isn't almond milk just like almond broth? Does broth have to be... Well, broth is like with heat. So would it just be almond tea? Milk is a broth? So then it would be almond broth. Almond butter plus water? No, you can let the almonds sit in water and then you strain it, right? No. Isn't almond milk? You can make your own almond milk by like, you need like almonds and like a cheesecloth. Versus the bees comments. Mommy, how do you milk an almond? Soup is a hot dog. I think that was said earlier. Came to the stream for gameplay and chit chat and just left with an existential crisis. You just crush the almonds? So why isn't it called almond cider? If apple cider is like the same. Because if soup is just like, if soup is like soup, if soup has stuff in it, then orange juice with pulp is orange soup. That might be marketing? Wait. Because marketing? Milk industry's pissed about plant milk products? So should milk be its own category? Is cider something that's made from fruit? Can you make vegetable ciders? Or is it just juice? What's tomato juice versus tomato soup? Oh, Joseph's coming in here with like Destiny. Tomato is a fruit. Can you do the stuff that tomato does with other things? Can you make apple soup? Vegetable ciders. Every day we stray further from God's light. The idea is that almonds make a cream. Fat, so it's a sub for milk? Okay. Tomato soup is thicker and has spices and seasoning. And then you add marketing. Secret ingredients. Yeah. You can put apples in a salad. Ciders have spices? So is cider soup? If I put a glass of apple juice into a bowl, is it now soup? Does it depend on the container? Yeah, is it necessary for ciders to have spices? They usually do. But broths are similar too, right? Broths have like those they have like seasonings. What makes a bowl, and a cup a cup? Applesauce. Oh, you're right. You know what? There is applesauce and tomato sauce. Where would you come into a stream and expect this specific conversation? Soup is a beverage? Vertical versus horizontal? So it's very based on gravity. Right? Or applesauce and tomato sauce are similar? Because they're both sauces. But what's the difference between tomato sauce and tomato soup? Can you make apple soup the way that... Because you can use tomato sauce to make tomato soup, but can you make applesauce to make apple soup? Gravity is the main determinant of sauce, soup, bowl, juice? A PowerPoint presentation? I would love to just condense this into a PowerPoint presentation. Consistency? So with what you can do with apple and tomato sauce, since they're pretty similar, can you make apple soup? Its viscosity? I feel like you could manipulate it. Yeah. Can't you make apple soup? Wouldn't apple soup exist somewhere? Is it good? A little bit of cornstarch? Chicken broth that's flavored with apples? Or is it apple broth flavored with chicken? Hungarian apple soup is a thing? So apple soup is real. Arguably both. It's a thing? It tastes like both? I want to suplex the world. Nothing is real! It's savory. I feel like it's less complex to just categorize things by flavor. So there are 4 possibilities. I believe you. You're enjoying listening to this convo. Or maybe we've just scratched the surface. Maybe, Crows, maybe you should do your research on these things. On soup, tea, broth, and juice. We're all flavors. Your brain would break. It's a soup your mom makes. Because you can make pumpkin soup. Is there pumpkin juice? Is there pumpkin broth? Is there pumpkin tea? There is pumpkin juice. There's all of these. That emoji. And yes, there's also pumpkin broth. A breakthrough in the food world. It's gonna be like salt, fat, acid, heat, but tea, broth, juice, soup. You're welcome. pumpkin soup kind of pumpkin broth? Well, okay, but because the thing is that like soup is kind of like the next step with broth, right? Like most soups start from a broth base. Soup is a broth derivative. Like all soups. Is it consistency? Well, the dictionary is made up. We just all agree on it. Like, does a broth has to be clear? Can you reverse the soup process? Yeah, all broths are made from soup, but not all soups are broth. Cream soup and clear soup? Yeah, like, I feel like you can have different varieties of soups. Yeah, broths don't have to be clear. So, like miso soup or miso broth? Collagen's proteins make it cloudy. What's miso? Would it be miso tea? Yeah, when miso soup sits, they'll like separate. You're at soup? What do you mean you're at soup? It's fermented soy paste? Okay, so then if we can make things into a paste, can we turn it into soup? I'm sorry, we're completely railroading Danganronpa. I have so many questions about food. Okay, so then anything can be paste, but isn't turning like apples into kind of like a paste and adding water apple cider? Miso already says yes, technically. Okay, so then tomato paste to make tomato soup. Broth isn't a single ingredient soup because vegetable broth requires a lot of different vegetables. Hot dog can be soup. I think hot dogs start as a soup. They were a paste, right? Isn't that how hot dogs work? You like blend a bunch of stuff together. If you add enough water to emulsify it, they're shaped paste. The broth in Japanese soup is bonito. Yeah, there's vegetable broth. Hardened paste. Yeah, because like if you're vegetarian, you can still have like soups just can't be of like a meat base. Meat base like I guess like soups and stuff is like you would have like you boil bones. But you don't have to boil bones. If you wanted to be more like, you know, vegan about it, you do like I don't know, celery and mushrooms, and carrots, stuff like that. Yeah. Hardened paste? Like Vienna sausages? So could you make a Vienna sausage soup? What about like super processed meats? This is such a stupid conversation. I feel like I've been sitting here for like an hour asking all these food questions. Chowder? You're feeling so vindicated right now. It's Yasu. Wait, there's some dead body on the screen. Hot dog and tea? Okay, but then it's gonna be the question of, is it tea? Like, okay, because like teas are kind of like clear, right? And like broths can kind of be that way. Does anyone know this, Strong? It's hot dog. Yeah, would it be broth? Because it's like meat that's like flavoring it. Whom's the fuck drinking the hot dog water? She's asking so politely. Whom's the fuck drinketh hot dog water? Y'all are nuts.
It's true.
Oh my god, who is this question? Oh no, I keep skipping. I keep accidentally because I'm fidgeting. I can't really say. I don't know. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Till I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. Excuse me, my good bitches, but what seems to be the fuck? For Sakura, if nothing else, who knows? Is hot dog water a tea? Well, okay. Because if the process of making a broth is like you boil things in water over a long period of time, could you make hot dog broth? Oh, what's pickle juice? The track is called Box 15. Pickle juice is drinkable. I mean, anything's drinkable. Technically, it's just a question of whether or not you should drink it. If you boil hot dog water long enough to make a broth, should we send for help? Sweet pickles, hot dog water is plastic? Do you want hot dog broth? I don't know. Can you make hot dog broth? Hello, Reanimated. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Oh yes, of course. It's also similar to a taco. This is all about the coulda and not about the shoulda. Well, this looks like some kind of wrapper. Okay, I'm gonna write down there's a wrapper at her feet. Reanimated's like, it's hot dog a sandwich, and we're like, we've killed that subject. Anything's drinkable, that's your cue. Oh my god. Thanks for being here, Derpy. Thanks for putting up with your shenanigans. I have heard of the cube rule of food. You want to make everything into soup now? That's Evangelion. This dumbass discourse. You're here, you're helping me, you're participating. Okay, so there's a wrapper. At Sakura's feet. Blender and a lot of patience. Huh? That's... You recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Okay. Candy wrapper. Well, candy Hina gave to Sakura. Hot dog broth does exist, but there's a reason it's not so common. Oh my god. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? The cube rule is very interesting, but I don't apply it strictly. So after we left the nurse's office, after they left nurse's office, Hina gave to help calm her down. Sandwich, calzone, etc. Yes. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Hina has an entire box. Okay. No one else can get it. Turn to the next page. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself, so I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Okay, polka dot candy wrapper has been added. Okay, that's interesting that this is a truth bullet, but sure. Blood on the ground. Oh, that's shards of glass! Shards of glass scattered. Shards of glass. Red. Scattered. Behind Sakura. Okay. Cube rule just isn't that culturally insightful. It's interesting. Glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle. Okay. So it's a shattered bottle. I wonder if this is a poison. There are no discernible faces of a cube for addition question. The dish is a salad additionally. Soup with no quiche is a very wet salad. Soup is a wet salad?! I don't think I like that. I don't agree with that description. You're not calling your empanadas a calzone? You'd like a wet salad and a salad? But I like super salads! This must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on floor. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. Oh! It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. Okay. Small Monokuma figure. Holding a bishop, it looks like? On floor. Near shard. Such a weird thing. Shumai is a calzone! Pop-Tarts are a calzone? Calzone is empanada erasure? All pot stickers and dumplings are calzones? Wait. Calzone's just a dumpling. Now this discourse is making you want to delete Italy from existence? I feel like the dumpling should be the basic category. Pop-Tarts are a dumpling, not a calzone. Calzones are dumplings. The Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. It's one of these, isn't it? But they're also wet? Well, what categorizes? Like, what about rolls? What do you mean I've become Zoomer? Rolls are pure starch, no filling. I'm thinking about like lumpia or like spring rolls. Hot dogs are in fact tacos by this cube rule. I wouldn't say that they are, but I will respect that the cube rule places them adjacent to one another. Our 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Oh. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. It looks like there's 2 missing. What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? It's a pawn. Fuck. A rook. That's a knight, and what is this one? Queen? King? I don't play chess, so. So on shelf by wall, bottle origin. King? That's the king? The knight and the queen are missing? Yes. Was it the knight? I thought it was the bishop. It was the horse. Is that a bishop? Or is that a knight? I don't know chess. Oh, horse is knight? Okay. Which one's the bishop? Okay. Knight. Wait, this is the bishop. The phallic looking one. Nice. Okay, on shelf by wall. Bottle origin. Missing knight and queen. Right? Talking about wieners? A little bit. I don't know.
So,
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. All the chess pieces are phallic, except for the horse, I think. You never seen that? Oh, yeah. Maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is a Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Horse is a bad dragon! Oh my god, okay. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. I'm sure there's an actual phallic chess set out there. You'll never look at chess the same way again. Oh god. If I ever, next time I see a chess set, I'm gonna be like, and this is the bad dragon piece. Chess for degenerates. Oh my god, blundering in chess is a logical fallacy. Everything just roots back to that. And then this is the bad dragon. Checkmate. Secret Santa wish list! Oh my god. It's an old board game. Everything was phallic back then. Let's not talk about the game Snake. Hello, Gecko State, welcome in. Ah, yes, Sir Freud. Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Snake is fun. It's an old game, right? It's probably about growing things. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Yes. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. I don't think it's enough to kill her. Snake is fun. Lots of things are fun. I'm gonna write that down though. Monokuma bottle weapon. What else can I investigate? Empty bottle breaks kind of easy. Wait, what the fuck? Why is this open? Huh? The locker's open. And they're on the inside. It's a handprint. Locker open. With handprint. How many fingers? Is it an obake? Cave demon.
why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open. Killer hid in. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
How
Hello, J-Dub! Welcome!
44
Thank you for subscribing for 17 months! Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? The locker was already open. Okay. Locker open. Before we got in. Okay.
indeed.
There's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint. Okay. Blood is all the way over there. Oh, let's examine Sakura herself. Sakura drew her last breath, slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. Okay, blood on her lips. She was totally poisoned. so what would have caused her to vomit blood? Poison! The Monokuma file specifically stated that she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Yep. Maybe we're getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I call it interesting. What does it make me wonder? The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died because it's poison. Magazine rack? Different kinds of magazines. Bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. I'm gonna write that down. Oh, so muscular? Is this an old-fashioned notebook? It is. Newgrounds is still up? Crab battle. Secret region, that's why I have this emote. My yellow notebook. I always wanted to do a stream of myself playing escape room games. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is this so far away from where she died? Okay. Escape simulator. Oh shit, I didn't realize there's all this. Oh, you know what? Because it's the glass from when we came in. What else? Grab bottle? Oh, Chem A2 Protein Zyme X? Plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room. Is this a poison? Plastic container near entrance. Chemical X! Protein Zyme X Chem A2. A2? Steroids, superoids, Powerpuff Girls.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Empty protein drink. Bio nerds unite. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. It reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? That's weird. Glass shards. Under cup. Yep. Aromazine.
So...
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Yep. Alright, what else? Two things to click on.
So...
Oh, we already... Not that.
Hey. Correct. So...
Or the chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of stringer mechanism was used on the chair. The chair didn't have anything special done to it. The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock. There's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, technically the motive was that Sakura was outed. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not the outside. Locked door created from inside. I think all that's left is to talk to people. Hold on, let me see. I don't think there's gonna be anything here, but around 1 o'clock, so it's been an hour. You're removing alter ego, but oh, that's on the 3rd floor. 1 p.m. body discovery. All right, let's talk to people. What do you have to say, Byakuya?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. Better go before he crushes my soul completely.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. I couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Really? That's news to me. Sakura asked all 3, which is Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, to meet in rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. Okay. After nurse's office separated. Tina got separated. Next encounter. Sakura told She said she'd left a note for each of them. Left note for each of them. Always with the notes. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. To meet in rec room by noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Always account. The fact that she had asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon. Same place and time she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Ask Byakuya. What do you want? You're bothering me. Something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out! Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. Let me see. Byakuya did receive notes. No fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Okay, so he did receive the note, but tore it up. Did not see Sakura today. Is that true? Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
Girl, finished. Please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? She was poisoned! I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Listen,
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
so then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, let's get out of here. Can I leave? Oh, I have to, like, actually hit the R button. I forgot about that. Yes, leave the area. Where are the others? Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, okay. Go! Come on! Yoko? Taka's dead. Us? Mondo's dead. Sayaka, dead. Byakuya, we already talked to him. Junko, dead. Toko. I know, I like that it's 2 new back. I press the doorbell. After a few seconds. Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Stinky,
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
right? Oko.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
True, she was never in a good mood. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. That's true. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she'd asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master, too? Okay. Toko didn't know. So Toko did get note. But she didn't know that Byakuya was invited. I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yep, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the notes, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated to her room. Okay. Chihiro, dead. Celeste, dead. Aoi, alive. Sakura, dead. Leon, dead. Here's Hiro. Getting notes to meet places in this game usually means death. Oh yeah, press the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that? Hiro did get notes. So they did all get a note.
could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. So Sakura told him. Interesting. Hell no, bitch! You can see me in the cafeteria breakfast with everyone else! For real. Okay, so their accounts are that Byakuya got the note, but did not see Sakura. They all got the note. Byakuya said he didn't see Sakura, he tore it up. Did not go. Toko said she did get the note. She didn't know Byakuya had also gotten one. It sounds like she didn't know anyone else had gotten one. Hiro did get one, but he also knew the other two people were going to meet. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Told Hiro about others, quote, in passing. When, quote, giving notes. That doesn't make any sense, but sure. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't! Why would I ever do that? Claims didn't. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. That doesn't make any sense. That directly contradicts something already. Okay, so an hour timeline I need to write down really quick. It was breakfast. Hiro. And I took Hina to nurse. Hiro left. Well, Sakura came. Hiro left. Kyoko came. Then alter ego. Then we napped. Okay. So this directly contradicts what Hina said. Hina said that she and Sakura separated after they went to the nurse's office. And the next time they saw each other, Sakura told Hina that she left a note for each of them to meet in the rec room by noon. So Hiro's saying that he hadn't seen Sakura since the nurse's office implied that Sakura gave him the note and told him about it like before breakfast. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey,
sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. Doesn't have notes. Why is Hiro being so sus? With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter the ground. Is it candy? Something had fallen out of his pocket. What? 2? Ah! Why is he screaming? Quick as wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. Okay. Sure must have come from the chem lab. Where should I start? We're gonna go to the chem lab. I need to save. Gym, 4th floor, yes. Yeah. Byakuya's there already? Okay.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was yes, sir. I understand. Oh, bitch. I can't click on the floor? This is my first time seeing this shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Yeah, no shit. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected to make one giant shelf. More important thing, what's that powder? There's a powder spilled in front of the shelf. Okay, so in chem lab. Powder. Spilled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step in it. C4, broken bottle. C4. Looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. And this powder must have been
So
spilled.
in other words,
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. Byakuya said he was here earlier and there was nothing wrong. That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. It's footprints. Footprints? Only in front of the left shelf. Gotta look at people's shoes. The left shelf is the A shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
what?
Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had... Did you have to draw a whole ass diagram for this? Only had business at the leftmost shelf? They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
Okay, let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Makoto's feet are bigger. big feet, Makoto. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay. Oh, I can check the powder itself. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered. There's also remains of a broken bottle. Bottle was labeled with MC4. It looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Okay. Only went to the left side of the shelf. Spilled right around the time. Oh, okay. Footprints and powder's been added. Pretty much going over everything that we already went through. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess consider part of the shelving unit section C. On this shelf, a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Okay, so shelf C are poisons. Shelf B are reagents. Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess in case it is part of the shelving unit B, I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Worry too much about the shelf. Shelving unit A. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and medicine. Diet supplements and meds. Protein drink found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Part of shelving section A. But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. On the shelf. Someone put it here on accident? Should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Yeah. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from section A, but what concerns me is section A, there's a bottle with a label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? Well, they're saying this is not... They're saying this is clearly a poison. There's definitely something going on there. Okay. Back to the rec room. Oh, unless Byakuya has anything to tell me. Makoto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. That was very unhelpful. Thanks for nothing. Bye. Teleport to this. Always the rec room. Alright, let me see. What'd I do if I found Might Eagle bathwater in the lab? And they were using it to make a clone army of me? There's so many... I would be confused as to how they got my bathwater because I don't take baths often. And I'd be confused about why they would do that. And I'd be confused about having the power to make clones. Would they be viable clones? Why would they want to make an army of me, too? I'd have so many questions. Can I get a clone of, like, would the clone be like me as a baby? Like, you would have to grow me. I grow myself. I would love to have a clone of myself to do things, but I would have to wait another, like, 30 years for me to grow up to a point where I could be helpful. It's a lot of investment for very small reward. Clone War movie, but why me? I feel like there's so many other people that would probably be better to clone than just me. Anyways, so Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had hold of me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Would I raise the clone as my child? You know, I wouldn't mind that. I wonder how it would turn out with proper love and care. That'd be interesting. I'm not averse to raising a child I am averse to raising a child. That's not true. I'm averse to raising a child because it's a lot of time and commitment. Because it's commitment for the rest of my life. I don't think I really want that. But I'm more averse to childbirth. So, as long as I don't birth it, there's a chance. Maybe. Liquid Steph? Solid Steph? Right? Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottle. These two things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Assume the blood is Sakura's. Strange if true. Why so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf was hiding a clue? This magazine is upside down.
Hey.
Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explain that in detail, don't you think? Okay. So this is Rec Room Round 2. You said the magazine shelf. And then there's a magazine upside down. Is liquid stuff a soup or a broth? I'd be a soup. Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh, it's written in blood. It says Toko. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be? It looks like this. I'm gonna make a little sketchy. Is she trying to write an H there? You see how this almost looks like an H? There's two lines and there's like a little bit. It's possible. And if you look to like this side too, it looks a little bit more like an H. Parasite E2? Clearly it says Taka! Oh my gosh. A dying message?
Correct.
And it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Evidence is so pointed at Kyoko! A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. It's conclusive evidence, right? We could use it to corner the killer. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, that makes it that much more suspicious. You could have vomited blood and written it, you know? Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Like, if you vomited blood and then died, How would you have time to write that message and put it away without someone else seeing that? Kyoko said she's found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new?
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Correlation. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? Makoto is stupid.
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle's been updated.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan, got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights? Of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. So for the Monokuma bottles, each one weighs about same. Not her way of saying she truth him, but not enough. Oh, trusts him, but not enough to give her Netflix password. Yeah, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
Okay, let's give it a try. Broken pieces are heavier? Okay. Broken pieces heavier. How is that possible? It's not the same type of bottle? That's okay, Bloom. Hi, Kevin! Thank you!
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together. Hello, Kenji Harima!
Hey.
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Broken pieces are heavier. And then what else did she say I could look at?
In other words...
Oh my god.
Hey.
What else? Okay. Pieces of glass on the floor were heavier than an intact bottle. Bottles all have something in common. There's apparently an important secret hidden there. Oh my god, okay. Head to work? Okay, have a wonderful day at work, Cheaty. Was it Sakura's body? Oh, yep. Still something to discover from her body? Staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Okay, Sakura's body. There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Thank you for lurking, GD. Although there's still some times. Can't believe I'll call you. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Yellow powder on her shoe. Looks like her right shoe? Yeah, we don't know what her ultimate is yet.
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Or is that the back of her left? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Right shoe? Okay. Mustard!
Hey.
Next is the wounds to her head.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would
Jesus
seem...
does. It would appear that she didn't suffer a singular blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Two blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. Both hands spotless.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary has been added. Nice. Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Is it trial time?
Whoops, you caught me sleeping.
Oh my
Your
god.
investigation was just so
I do.
boring,
Should
I
we just
couldn't
save it
stay
for next
awake.
week?
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I?
I wrote a lot. This trial will definitely take more than an hour. Okay, we'll save it all for next week. Look at all this. And then I started here. I have a lot of notes. It's like 5 pages of notes. It's a pretty complex trial. It's funny because the less people there are, the more complex it gets.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
Yeah, I'll keep going until
You know
we
where
hit the
to
hard
meet, right?
save.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Early stream tonight? What do you mean?
See you soon.
Ending early, you mean? It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is only half solved. Yeah, probably early ending. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh, we're here. Alright. God, there's barely anyone here! Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! Smiley face. A locked room murder mystery! Winky face.
What?
Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of... emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. This would have been a great opportunity for him to be like, smiley face.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD! That is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? T_T. He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. O_uppercase O. I'll see you all down there. Oh my god, dancing emojis. Ryan. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? They did look like Kirby's.
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Bitch, what the fuck? Why are we... Anyways. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there's gonna be no doubt. One of us is the culprit. Killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And after that, there'll be only 4 people left. Well, I guess 5, including myself. And that person is here? That person is one of us? I know, right, Joseph? I feel like he's gonna stay till, like, the end of the game.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Ugh. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Unless it's actually him this time. But I feel like he and Kyoko, I feel like are gonna stick around for forever, you know? I don't know how this game ends, if it's like only one person's left standing or what. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? Oh my god.
Hey.
Standing around here isn't gonna do any good. Let's get going. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. Made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. Gosh, so few of them. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly as always, ride was over. Doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely! You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder.
Thank you.
Ah, hello, Fuse! Has it really already been 3 months? Thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Right? Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtains open for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. It's so cheap. Deadly riddle, defense, faith, deadly class trial. Alright. Hard save time. Always in the middle. Alright. This is where I'm actually going to be wrapping it up. Because we are now in the court preparation portion. Time to ask again, who do I think it was now that we've investigated? I'm honestly a little suspicious of Hina, but I don't think it was her. Someone else wrote it. I don't know. She had powder. She was poisoned for sure. I know. I don't think that she would, but I don't think she would like me to, you know? You're gonna unsub! Well, I hope it's not her. Dude, Hiro was acting super sus. I don't really think that it was Toko. Like, it seems like someone took that blood and set her up. Togami? It could be him. He said he never saw her. But he said he never saw her that day. He also said that he was in the chem lab earlier and it didn't look like that earlier. So it must have happened around the time of the incident. But at the time of the incident, that would suggest that Sakura herself was in the room because she has powder on her shoe. She also was not the one who wrote the note in the magazine. She didn't write Toko. So whoever killed it is trying to pin it on Toko. It could have been Byakuya. Why would they be heavier? I was thinking they'd be heavier because it wasn't actually the bottle. She got hit twice. Toko's name was written in the book in blood. I'm pretty sure it's the blood that was probably on the floor, maybe? Is my guess. Sakura didn't write it, so I feel like it's the blood she vomited that was used to write the name in the magazine. Well, because there's blood on Sakura's mouth, unless they wiped it off of her mouth, which I don't think they do. I feel like if there's... She vomited blood and it was leaking, like, from her mouth, you know? Well, it was a blow to the head that had killed her. Strong blow to the head, yeah. Pretty sure she was poisoned. The door was jammed shut from the inside. So the locked door was created from the inside. Why would there be handprints on the inside of the locker? But there's no blood. See, what's also, like, Hiro is super suspicious because he had the candy that only Hina would have. Hina gave it to Sakura after the nurse's office. I think Hiro lied, but I don't know how he's involved. If Hina gave it to Sakura after she left the nurse's office, see, the thing is that there's two candies. Why are there two candies? Because Hina has the box of candies. She said she gave one to Sakura. I don't know. Maybe she gave her multiple. Maybe Sakura gave one to Hiro. But I think Hiro lied about... Hiro definitely lied about when he saw Sakura. Hina said she discovered the candy, like, when the warehouse opened up and loved them so much she took the entire box to her room so that no one else could have it. And she shared some with Sakura after they left the nurse's office to help kind of calm her down. And no one else can get it because it's inside her room. And there's a one candy wrapper on the floor by Sakura's feet, and when Hiro was checking his pockets to see if he still had the note, he accidentally dropped the candy wrapper on the floor. Secret Agent, thank you so much for the follow. The red bottle, too. I'm pretty sure the chemical bottles are also red. I forgot to write that down, but... Yeah, see, it's a red bottle, too. I'm gonna write that down. Like, I feel like the chemical bottles are heavier. And I don't know why Chem C9 is on the shelf. The protein drink also was dropped on the floor after they broke in. The yellow dust was the chemical C4, Chem C4, and it was a powder. But it was like some type of poison. So what someone could have done... Sakura's feet are probably smaller. Sakura might have like stepped in to grab her. Like someone poisoned her because they're so clearly labeled. That maybe someone switched the inside contents. I don't know. Everyone's accounts too are like very suspicious. So. And we've never saw any of the notes, but everyone did agree that they did get a note, so. Yeah. Where was Hina before the murder? Well, supposedly... So what had happened was, the timeline of events was that at our regular breakfast time, this is where Toko had an argument with Hina, and then Hina accidentally knocked her with a pepper. It caused Toko to sneeze. Genocide Jill came out and, like, I don't know, like, attacked Hina. So Hina was cut. So we, Makoto, and Hiro took Hina to the nurse's office. And then Sakura came storming in, pissed off. She said that she would draw the line. Which, whatever that means, she was super pissed. So I think she said she was going to draw the line. So I think what she meant by drawing the line was that she was going to go and have a talk with them. And let them know to target her. But I mean, I kind of went a little too far and she died. But, she was like screaming and Hiro was terrified. He ran out of the room. And as he was leaving, Kyoko came in. And then Sakura said that she was going to draw the line to talk with the others and left, and then Hina ran after her, probably to calm her down. So then we went with Kyoko to the bathhouse, the changing room, to talk to Alter Ego. Then we put we went back to the bathroom on the second floor to put Alter Ego in and connect him to the internet. Then we went and took a nap. And then Hina came crying, like, well, not crying, but like screaming. I think Kyoko knocked on our door and was like, we need to go. Because Hina called for our help. Yeah, Hina's a little suspect because Hina said supposedly after the nurse's office, her and Sakura had separated to do whatever. And the next time they met, Sakura told Hina that she left a note for each of the three people, Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro, to meet her in the rec room by noon. So then we double checked what everyone said. Byakuya's, I mean, everyone confirmed that they received a note. Byakuya said he did get a note, but he tore it up and he had not seen Sakura at all that day until he found that.
you.
Oh, Maru, hello! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. He was saying he hadn't seen Sakura at all. Yeah, Togami, Byakuya Togami. He said he received the note from Sakura, but tore it up and did not see her that day. Yes, follow Maru. She's amazing and super inspirational. Me and Sars were like fangirling over her last night. She's amazing. Thanks for following. Toko, when we confronted her, said that she did get the note. But she didn't mean to let us know that she got the note. She didn't realize Byakuya had gotten the note. She said, oh, Master got one too. And she's like, wait, I said two. So she basically confirmed she had also gotten one.
You.
Oh, Randall, thank you for gifting a sub to Maru! I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, follow an immediate gift sub. Thanks, guys. And then we talked to Hiro. He said that he did get a note. He said Sakura told him that she also wanted to meet with Byakuya and Toko. And we asked how. Like, she mentioned it. And then Hiro kind of was, like, fumbling and said that she told Hiro that she was also giving notes to others in passing when she was giving him the note. But then he also says that he didn't see Sakura. Like, he said that he didn't go see Sakura and he hadn't seen her since the incident at the nurse's office. But according to Hina's testimony, they contradict. Hina's testimony was that Sakura told her after they separated at from the nurse's office, when they saw each other again, that she'd given them the note. So Hiro was fumbling, and then it's through this when we asked him about the note, he dropped the candy wrapper from Hina, or that Hina has. So he got it from either Sakura or Hina. Hina and Hiro might have had to work together or something. Hello! No worries, sorry about that. Yeah, I have like a chat verification stuff on. Hi! Yes, I'm going to be starting Bloodborne on Friday. I will play for a little bit longer than usual, maybe, potentially. I usually play from like 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., but I'm playing Halo Infinite with some friends after, around 8:30, so I might play from like 3 to like 8:30 instead. But yes, I'll be starting Bloodborne. I'm very excited for it. Do you know Bobik? I know Bobik loves it. He likes it more than Sekiro, and Sekiro is kind of up there as like my favorite Souls game right now, so we'll see. I'm very excited because I've heard great things about it. It's a Souls game that my dad last played. I don't know, he's really into it, so I'm excited. It should be good. I expect it'll be amazing. I'm excited for it. I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls too, so. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, there's all that powder stuff. Byakuya said he was also in the chem lab earlier, and there was no spill. Chem bottles are red. We don't know where the other bottle is, so. I don't know. I'll figure it out too when the trial is progressing, because right now, like, I'm not sure. I know, like, some people are suspicious. People definitely aren't telling the whole truth, and that makes things more complicated. But yeah. But we will get to the trial next time. For sure. Bloodborne's your favorite of the Souls, like, for sure. That's exciting. I'm excited for it. You do so much cosplay stuff, Maru. It's very impressive. Follow Maru on general social media. On Twitter, on Instagram. She makes all sorts of amazing costumes. Like, really, really well and really fast. And it's impressive. Yeah! You deserve to be recognized for all the hard work that you do. This is amazing. It's really inspiring. Hello, Nike. Let me... There. Thanks! I match, Monokuma today. I didn't really, like, think about it, but yeah. I'm very excited for Elden Ring. There we go. Thank you, Argentum. I am excited for Elden Ring, but I feel like Dark Souls 2 took me, like, forever to, like, get through. But I had a lot of fun playing Dark Souls 2. But, like, I'm gonna play through Bloodborne, and then I want to play through Dark Souls 3. Because those are the only ones that are, like, technically left, and then Elden Ring is coming out. So I don't think I'll be able to play Elden Ring on release. But everyone's like, well, that's okay, because then I get to enjoy Elden Ring on release. And I don't have to, like, now there's no, like, conflict of, like, being worried about, like, spoilers and stuff, you know? So there's that, at least. Did you pre-order it? I did do the Dark Souls 2 DLC. I feel like that's part of why it, like, took a little bit longer, because I, like, got to, like, I unlocked, you know, the door in Dranglake Castle at the, you know, like, in the kind of, like, basement, and then we, like, went back and did all the DLC stuff, so, yeah. DLC is for sure chonky. We spent, like, a good amount of time, like, making sure we did that. We still left like a couple. I think there's like 3 or 4 bosses that we still left too, so. You got the collector's edition! Ooh. Oh, that one also. Thank you, Stars. Yes. Snow area's hell on earth. Dude, I didn't even do, like, I went to that, like, extra, like, side portion. It's the other one? Is it just Morrowinds? Oh, no. The one with the helmet? The other one, yeah. I want the one with the helmet, but I'm sure that one's sold out. The one with the helmet seems super cool, but I don't think I can afford that. Alas. But I'm still excited. Either way. Dark Souls 3 might be on hold. No, I will play Dark Souls 3 after Bloodborne. And I'll just get to Elden Ring whenever I'm done with that. And hello, Sway. Welcome in. Oh, yours is a figure. That's amazing. Oh, Morrowinds one has some spice. So if you're not a purveyor of spice, just, I don't know. Just be aware. But I love spice. Spice is great. The one with the helmet sold out too fast. Just sold out fast. It's okay. If I really wanted, I can make my own helmet. We'll see. What excites me the most is because, like I played Sekiro first, but, like, I wasn't really, like, big into Soulsborne games when I played Sekiro. So, like, I struggled a lot with the game. If you were here, you saw, like, I was dying all the time. It kicked my butt. I do want to go back to that game too, but it was like I wasn't like a big part of just generally like Soulsborne. I wasn't familiar with a lot of it. So, and then, you know, I went to Demon Souls, then I went to Dark Souls. And these games have been out for so long. So it's like I didn't really get to see like a lot of what was going on in terms of like fandom and stuff like that. Like at the time. So I'm really excited to be like playing like a FromSoft game like in a because Sekiro doesn't have any like invasion mechanics or anything like that. I'm not sure if Elden Ring will have that. I kind of assume it seems like it's very similar to like Soulsborne games, but yeah. Final boss of Sekiro was a monster. Oh my god, pain. Elden Ring will have PvP. Okay, so then yeah, it's like more true to like a Souls-like experience instead of From Software experience. Cliffs were actually my worst enemy in that game. People trolling me when I was fighting monkeys was like nuts. Like literally a monster or what? It depends what ending of Sekiro you get, but you know. He was very difficult. I think I spent a stream and a half on him. But there were other bosses that were extremely difficult. For me as well, yeah. There has been, through all the other From Software games that I've played, no boss was as difficult as any of like my like top 3 hard bosses from Sekiro. You cheese the final boss, hit and run. That's exactly how I would die a lot. I would get to like the next phase and I'd be like shaking from like adrenaline. My hands would be like sweating. And then I'd run off the cliff. Because I would hit and just like run away. But I learned the boss and I finally got it, but yeah. So when am I going back and fighting Demon Hatred? I kind of want to like go back and do like New Game Plus. Or I don't know, like something. Because there's DLC and stuff too. On release you could cheese the monk boss on the bridge. You just jump on her head. I remember hearing about like the cheeses for dealing with that one. The monk boss on the bridge I remember being a little rough. And I remember being a little frustrated because it was like you could fight that boss before, but Goomba Stomp, yeah. You did that once falling to your death, it happens to me like all the time. Hello, Pod. It's so much fun, Lo. Like, I really love those. I always like think about how my dad was trying really hard to get me into these games, and now that I have, I'm like, man, they're exactly like, I really, really like them. As difficult as it can be, it's like, I like it a lot. My dad is cool AF. I would say so. I asked him what he wanted for Christmas, and he's like, I want Elden Ring. And I was like, but that's not going to be out for Christmas. Like, I can't give that to you. And he's like, but you could pre-order it. And I was like, okay. It doesn't come out until, like, late February. It comes out the day after my birthday. It's February 25th, right? So it's the day after my birthday. I was like, it's, like, going to be, like, 2 months after Christmas. But that's what he wants for Christmas, so... Yeah, I feel like after I play all the From Software games, I need to go back to Sekiro because I've now gone through this journey of like learning From Software games. Either that or Neo. Yeah, I don't know if my dad would be interested in like Souls-like games. aren't from Software, but yeah. On the 25th, do you have a cosplay planned for release? Marwin's is amazing, guys. Marwin does great stuff. This is impressive. Close enough. Oh my gosh. For my dad, yes. He's like, that's what he wants. I think he was like also asking, I have to double check with him because I think he was curious to try out Demon Souls remake. But I'm not sure if he'll set aside the time to actually play it. Because he had been very big on playing Bloodborne. So, yeah, I never played the original Demon Souls. The remake's the only one that I played. But, you know, it's like the only, aside from like Bugsnax, which Bugsnax isn't necessarily, you know, pushing the limits of realism. So, the mechanics and everything in Demon Souls with the graphics, it's just like, I just remember how like beautiful everything, beautiful and grotesque, you know, everything was in Demon Souls. I hear that it is a pretty decent, like, fairly one-to-one, like, remaster. But it's important. They're so good. Screenshots of Latria for wallpapers. Go to Latria. I don't think I freed our friend there. I think I, like, kept going back. I remember because, you know, Latria is like a maze. And I just kept going back because I wanted to free them and then I didn't. Jailers. Yeah. Nice and scary. Like the Lying Dutchman ship. Yes. Oh, thanks. I've been eaten yet again. Yeah. What a time. The gargoyles in Latria were a time as well. So much death. I remember being very, like, careful. It's okay. I'll be wrapping up soon. It's okay. Just, like, going everywhere because I was afraid that everything would kick my ass the way that Sekiro did, and then I learned that the games aren't quite like that. Which is nice. I feel like I've become more familiar with the pace of From Software games, so. Flame Lurker and the Spider Boss. Which one's Flame Lurker? The, like, kind of tanky dude? I think I summoned for that one. I played with, like, a couple people. The Spider Boss was a little tricky, too, but yeah. Wait, you're not soloing some Phasma and using the summoning circle? Wait, what do you mean? Big fast fire boy in, like, the lava, like, room? I remember I summoned for that because I didn't want to spend forever fighting. And it wasn't until, like, Dark Souls 2 that I kind of started summoning, like, a lot more, like, NPCs. Oh, it's a time fill? Oh my gosh. We still gotta play Russian roulette with the tarot cards. It'd be fun. There were, like, some bosses that kind of, like, took a second, but for the most part, I didn't get, like, super stuck the way I did in Sekiro. I miss playing all the time. I fill my time looking at Phasmo, or Phasmophobia game. How? Tarot card roulette? In Phasmophobia, there's, like, they recently updated so that there's a deck of tarot cards you can find in the house. Yeah. And if you pull a card, it does a random effect. So tarot card roulette is like one person draws a card and then you pass the deck to another person and you pull it. There's a card that'll instantly kill you. And there's also a card that will trigger a hunt. So, yeah. That's like what the tarot card roulette thing is. But, yeah. Okay. I need to wrap it up here. I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner if I'm going to do something for dinner. I feel like I must have turned into a Joker. Or the Fool, basically, which is like a Joker. Because that's how people survive, is because it's not actually, but yeah. The King in Demon Souls, he freaked out with the skill of taking levels off. I remember he was a little tricky, and then I figured out like a cheese. But yeah. Maybe it did glitch out. Mochi for a snack? Mochi's amazing. I have to figure out what I need to eat, though. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And for the fun conversations. So much thanks for putting up with me and my, like, really horrible food takes. I love talking with you guys about food. about tea, soup, broth, juice, and how it's all very similar. It was a lot of fun. You guys are the best. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Mochi is a calzone. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna be back. We're gonna be finishing Yakuza Kiwami 2 tomorrow, and we're most likely gonna be starting God of War. Which I know a lot of people are really excited about, so yeah. Horribly exhausting food discourse. Yes, and then we're gonna take a break from Yakuza. To play some God of War. You know, I only played Dead Space that one time because I was feeling really, like, not so bueno. But one of these days we could go back to Dead Space. Oh, yeah! So fun news, also. My sister and I were talking because we were trying to figure out our Christmas plans. So probably one of the subathon goals, if we reach a certain hour, I will probably switch and start playing It Takes Two with her. So my sister will appear during the subathon as an unlockable. I'm excited about that. We're excited about that. If we reach it. When is the subathon? It'll be on Christmas Day. I will probably start at 12. My time. Noon. And go on, cap it at midnight. So yeah. But if I get too hooked on Hades, I'll probably play it, and then we'd probably do It Takes Two until a certain amount of time, because I don't think that she would play until midnight. Yes, an unlockable. That we will both be hoping for. But yeah. Alright. I'm gonna wrap things up here. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun. As much as I had fun. I think I'm gonna try Hades too. It's a game that I've been meaning to get to, you know? Yeah, we can spend Christmas together. Yes, oh my god, I'm gonna start calling this Bad Takes Tuesday. Come here, hang out with me. These darn kids trying to kill each other and tell me your worst takes. A good time. Yes. But yeah, I figure Christmas is pretty good, at least like for me, growing up with Christmas. It's like, you know, you wake up, you open your gifts, and you kind of have breakfast or lunch, and then you're kind of like, okay, well, if you get a game for Christmas, you play your game, but you're not really doing too much for the rest of the day, so we can like totally hang out while I play games and stuff, you know? A fat jug of nog for subathon? Yeah, we'll see. Perhaps. Yeah. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. You guys are the best. Mwah. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Bye!